What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you on this Thursday. Is that right? Thursday? And all I got to say to the greatest family on planet Earth, Happy New Year. Appreciate you guys who made your way. I look up and who do I see? Only the most amazing family, on planet Earth, EARF, hanging out with me. Charts can't lie in the house. We got Mike O in the house. Pisty. Let me see if I can get this right. Pitstyle.store is in the house. Welcome, my brother. Now, I know that I see a star by your name. I'm not sure what your actual screen name is, but that's what it shows me because for those of you guys that haven't been around for a while, I can't see your actual screen name. For some reason, YouTube is only showing the @ symbols or the @ like at Mike Owens 6501, even though I know it's Mike O. So shouts out to all you guys. Shouts out to my best boy, Michael, if y'all don't know. We got one hell of a show for you guys today. Again, guys, Happy New Year. What a way. Bullish Kenny G, that's who it is. My man, Bullish Kenny G, one of the greatest on planet Earth. I appreciate you, my brother. So, yeah, I can only see the @ symbol. Thank you for letting me know that, Bullish Kenny G. That's my dog right there. Let's get right to it, guys. Again, what a way to start the new year off. Guys, we're gonna be talking about that and much, much more. Market cap right now, 2.99 trillion, a far stretch from the 5 trillion that I know Brad Garlinghouse predicted by the end of the year. I want to talk a little bit about that today, guys, about predictions, right? Brad threw out some predictions. I know there was a lot of controversy behind price predictions that various people put out, like Jake Claver and many others. I mean, even Zach Rector, who's my other buddies. And guys, if you guys caught the show yesterday, I did my best to try to be very non-biased. And I'm going to talk about that as well. I got a lot of messages from people, a lot of, people trying to tell me how I should have went one way or the other. But we're going to talk about that and much more. Melville in the house. Shouts out to my man, Bullish Kenny G, member for 33 freaking months. I'm going to say since the day I started this channel. We're going to be talking about that and much, much more. Let's get right into it again, guys. We're going to talk about predictions and some other things. Bitcoin right now, 88,209. We got Ethereum trying to crack that $3,000 mark. Let's see if it can start the new year off with a bang. BNB right now, 860. XRP, 187. Uh-oh, isn't that like a police code? Like 187. Let me stop. Solana right now, 125.48, guys. We got TRX right now, 28 cents. Dogecoin coming in at 12 cents. ADA at 35 cents. BCH, Bitcoin Cash, which I don't normally talk about a whole lot, 590.50, and Chainlink at 12.50. That's your top 10 if you take out the stable coins, which is USDT, USDC. Your top 10 altcoins going into 2026. It's crazy to believe we're here, guys. 2026? What? I mean, it's just nuts when I think about when I got in this space. 2026? I got in at 2017. My God. I mean, I know I didn't get in right in the beginning of 17. It was like, I can't think of the month it was in, somewhere in 17. But good Lord, think that I'm going on 9 years in the space? 9 years? That's crazy. Oh, damn. It's been crazy, guys. So what's a few more? What's 4 more years? Nothing. 2030? Nothing. We're going to talk about that and much more. Good Lord. I'm getting myself all hyped up because of the damn coffee. I told my wife to get the caffeine. Y'all pray for me. Good Lord. XLM right now is at 20 cents, guys. We got LTC right now at 79.38, number 19 on CoinMarketCap. AVAX right now, 13.56. SUI right now, 144. HBAR doing this thing at 11 cents. Shiba, Cinco Zeros, and Cinco. I told you I'm breaking up in that damn 2026 with Espanol, huh? Hooked on phonics. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm about to go Viva la Loca this year. Let me stop. Cinco Zeros and Cinco for Shiba. Those of you guys know how I'm bilingual I am. Let me stop. Uniswap right now, 582. Did I get better just in a matter of a day? Let me stop. Crow right now is at 9 cents, guys. We got Polkadot at $199.99. Sound like a discount at Walmart. Good Lord. OKB right now at 109.88. Aave 148 and some change. Near, let's make it clear, 160. What? We got Astra right now trying to do his thing. Went up above $1, came back down, still way up if you look at the grand scheme of things, 70 cents. We got ICP right now at 301, guys. We got midnight to be exact, huh? Got something to do with Charles Hopkins, XRP, something like that. Is that the one? 8 cents. We got, let's see, what else we got up in here? RLUSD at 54, down a little bit. It's all right. Ondo right now at 38 cents. Caspa at 4 cents. We don't talk about stable coins, but RLUSD is different. Let me stop. Foghorn right now is 150. Matic is at 10 cents. That's 10 for $1. Make you want to holler. By the way, guys, if you guys just tuning in for the first time, my name is James, aka 68J. Been in crypto since 2017. The moment I got exposed, the moment I was like, ooh, what is that? Going on 9 years, still 8 years of some change, but good Lord, crazy to think that's how long it's been. Algo right now, 12. cents, guys. We've got Adam, one of the OGs in the space, 204 XTC doing his thing at number 63 in core market cap, 5 cents. Trump, 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 Trump. That damn coin is down about, what, $76, something like that. V-Chain right now is at 1 cent. QNT right now is 73.68. Flare, don't you dare sleep on Flare at 1 cent. We've got, what else we got up in here? Render is at 135. Cake. Andrew said, Cake said he made, Andrew Tate said he made a lot of cake on Pancake Swap, like 30 million, 197. Jupiter right now, 19 cents. We've got optimism. You got a lot of optimism going into 2026. I hope your ass does. Optimism. That's a big optimism. It's hard to have optimism, right? I know I'm just talking from the heart, guys. I know like y'all everybody try to act all tough. Like, I'm part of the XRP army. I'm a hardcore crypto, But at the end of the day, we know what it is, guys. Look, man, we all have those moments like, what in tarnation? You know that when that word comes out, tarnation, you know something's going on. What in tarnation going on with this damn country, with this damn space? Look, guys, and then at the end of the day, I got a lot of optimism because of everything that's lined up, everything that's in place, all the acquisition, all the big moves that Ripple and that's making, and many other HBAR, Algo, XDC, XLM. I believe that 2026 is going to be epic in one way or the other. It's going to be epic from price explosion, epic from more things being implemented, Clarity Act, and many other things. Just epic. I'm not going to talk about epic, like, oh my God, you trying to say the price going to 1,000? I'm not one of those dudes, just saying. Optimism, we got a whole lot of it. XTZ right now, I'm sorry, 50 cents, that's $2 for $1. That might make somebody want to holler. We've got Stack It Up, just like the song we play here each and every day by my man Crypto Tales, which I didn't play yesterday. Yesterday might have been the first day I've never played a Tales song. I'm trying to think about that. Did I play Tales? Yeah, I did play. It's been like, I've had this channel. Well, let me get into that, guys. If you just joined this channel for the first time, my name is James, aka 68J. Been in crypto since 2017, documenting my journey in the evolution of money. Nothing we talk about in the show should ever be considered or deemed financial advice, for I'm not a financial advisor. With that being said, it's been going on now 9 years that I've been in crypto, 8 years and some change to be exact. And we started this show about 3 years ago in November 10th to be exact. So, but I always play the Stack It Up song. I can't believe yesterday was kind of really deep, long ass conversation about everything. We'll get into that in a little bit more. Not too much in it because we covered it yesterday, but just some feedback I've been getting from it. INJ right now 450. We got what else we got up in here? And again, Humanity Protocol, never heard of it. H is at number 100. All right, let's get right into it, guys. Enough of that. We'll appreciate you guys in a major way. You guys, again, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. And just, guys, another great year with the family. Another extraordinary year in crypto. I know you say, well, James, 6-8, not all the damn years have been extraordinary, but I would beg to differ, right? I believe it's been an extraordinary several years. I mean, look at the wins. I mean, like, even during the crappiest time, we had victories, right? Embarrassed the SEC, judges calling them huckster, fraudsters, tricksters. They're like, even in the midst of all the crap, the shikaka, right? Good Lord. We had some great moments, not price-wise, but some great victories. I think some of the victories were great. The fact that dumbass Gary was exposed, y'all know I'm talking about Gary Gensler. The fact that he was exposed. And just a lot of phenomenal things that have happened, from even going back when in 23 when Judge Annalisa Torres said XRP is not a security, just so many small victories until we got to where we're at right now, guys. So I know, like, look, price-wise, yeah, I know we're a little bit not, it can be frustrating when you understand what the hell you hold. You look at assets like, obviously we saw Bitcoin at 126 and it's down to 88, but XRP getting to 3 something. But when you think about it, guys, 187, last year, we were at 50 cents in November. 50 cents in November. Now, I know it kind of moved up and down different, a little bit here and there, 50-something, kind of moved them down. But it was like December 8th or 4th or something like that. We were at 50 cents. So I'm not too mad at, 187, right? Where will we be at next year? Where will we be at in a few months from now? I'm just saying. We're going to talk about that and much more. All right. Let's get right into it. Guys, if you guys don't know, we go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here on X, on YouTube Live, and on IMUTV. Shouts out to my man Niall and Rob. They got a lot of big things going right now. We're also on Firestick TV. They're going to be bringing Apple TV. Just so much going on with IMUTV. Shouts out to those fellas over there. Your time, your story. 12 new chapters. 365 new chances to do something extraordinary. What? Beekeeper 69 knows what I'm talking about. Nest knows what I'm talking about. Yo, Crypto for Life. Happy New Year. Damn straight, Sly Fox. That's my dog right there. Happy New Year, my brother. Huh? May you all be better investors in 26. You damn straight. May all your bags explode in 2026. How about that one? You damn straight. So a lot has changed, guys. You know, I'm really excited. We got so much to talk about. So much to talk about. Your time is your time, your story. 12 chapters, meaning 12 more months. 365 days and 365 chances to make something incredible happen. And I do believe it's going to happen. All right. Everything is changing. Tokenization. Big things are happening. Shouts out to my man Smoke, always putting out that documentation. Tokenized stocks are coming. What? NASDAQ targets Q3 2026 rollout under current SEC rules. It's documented. Guys, I do believe that 2026 is going to be a massive, massive, massive year for crypto in one way or the other. Never sacrifice integrity for growth. Wow. That's a big one. That's a big one because, you know, you got a lot of people out there, guys, that say whatever they got to say to get a click, you know, put things out there that is full of crap, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff. And I kind of, I'm going to get to those things when I get there. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but never sacrifice integrity for growth. I have other things that will trigger what I want to talk about on that. Americans faces waiting on Trump's promise of getting us tired of winning. Well, I don't know about y'all. Didn't happen in 2025. I can tell you that right now. Didn't happen in 2025. Anybody got tired of winning in 2025? Put your hands up. I can't see your hand, but I bet they're all sitting down. Hell no. Oh, that's funny as hell, John Cena. Shouts out to John Cena, his retirement. That was dope. Predictions are nothing more than guessing. Predictions, like, and this came off of, I saw they were talking about the guy with the highest IQ said Bitcoin could go to $250,000 by, you know, February or something. It was like, bro, like, look, I don't give a damn if you got a high IQ, a high this, a high that, a high eyebrow. It don't matter. Everything that people like, you can give your best educated guess predicated off a certain thing, but we've seen how that ended in 2025, right? We've seen people like I said, Brad Garlinghouse, $5 trillion. But is one of the things when I was talking about, you know, there's a lot. First of all, there's a lot of people. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let's just wait until I get to that picture. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But y'all know we can't bring in no damn 2025 or 2026. What? One of the greatest things that ever happened in 2025 was, damn it, Charles Hopkinson, talking about having paper hands. This is why we became friends right here. Charles.
Crypto is the opt-out.
Yep, I agree.
Crypto is the exit. Mm-hmm. Crypto is the solution.
Come on, Charles.
And so, yes, the markets go up and yes, the markets go down. But you know, there's some directionality to that.
There's some directionality in 2026, Charles?
The long term, we win.
Oh, damn, you damn straight.
There's 550 million people in the cryptocurrency ecosystem.
500 what? Say that number again, Charles.
50 million people in the cryptocurrency ecosystem.
Damn.
And there's going to be 1 billion by 2030.
1 billion? 500 something million? 1 billion? Sheesh.
1 billion.
1 billion. I heard you, Charles.
The majority of the world's stocks and bonds and equities will be in the cryptocurrency space by 2030.
You're damn straight.
And all of y'all paper hands are just running around. Oh no, the markets are falling. The markets are falling. What do I do? What did I do? We all headed for 10 trillion, guys, because trillion.
We are all headed for 10 trillion, guys. And that kind of, Charles' video kind of sparked up the fact that there was a lot of people were mad, bro. There was a lot of people were mad. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I'm going to talk about it. There was a lot of people who were mad because of all these predictions that were given. There was a lot of people, a lot of predictions. And it kind of, you know, I'm kind of going back into, you know, I won't go into yesterday's video because it was a long-ass video. You can go check it out. But, you know, some of these price predictions by, like, let's say Jake Claver, and even Zach Rector gave some price predictions, right? He gave some price predictions, right? It could be like, you know, $20, $30, something like that. There's a lot of people that throughout 2025 were given predictions. And you heard people like Brad Garlinghouse who was saying, you know, a 5 trillion market cap, but in the defense of everybody, Jay Claver, Zach Rector, Brad Garlinghouse, or anybody else that was giving these predictions. Look, it's kind of like I say with Tia when I was going through and when I first got into crypto in 17 and I started learning crypto trading, right? I was taking courses and all that stuff and went through various courses. And that's how I started, not how I ended, because I realized I left a lot of money on the table. And God bless all the people out there trading, so it is what it is. But, God, what was I going with that? Nothing wrong with trading. No, everything wrong. I stopped trading. But, yeah, predictions. So, at the end of the day, guys, look, the TA can show you one thing. You can have the perfect setup, Fibonacci retrace, all that stuff, technical analysis, market analysis, fundamental analysis. It all sounds good, and this is a lot of what people utilize or look at. And I'm sure when Brad said $5 trillion by the end of the year, he knew what. Look, that if anybody knows the 1,700 NDAs that are in place with Ripple, damn it, Brad Garlinghouse does. If anybody knows about acquisitions and partnerships before they happen, Brad Garlinghouse does. If you don't think for 1 minute that Brad Garlinghouse decided, hey, I'm getting married, Joe Cass says, I'm about to go hang out with my grandkid. If you don't think for 1 minute that things are in place with XRP and Ripple and others in this space, because and I'm going to speak specifically about what Brad knows and what Joe Cass and those decisions, that things aren't in place that are bullish as hell, you out your damn. If you don't think Zach knows what he's talking about, if you don't think there's some validity to some of the price targets that maybe Jake Claver gave, if you don't think Lewis Jackson and many others out there, and Jimmy Valley and a lot of other people who were bullish on XRP's price were on point, but I don't care what it is, you cannot prepare for manipulation. You cannot prepare for a government shutdown. You cannot prepare for 150% tariffs on China. So when you get those things, it tends to change the narrative. It changes the narrative. Thus, you can't, going all the way back to Shannon Thorpe, my sister from Wells Fargo and been part of Ladies' Night. You can't predict for manipulation, corruptions, hucksters, fraudsters, tricksters. You can't prepare for that. You thought we were prepared for Gary Gensler? Hell no. I was wondering, guys, by the way, what was up with Gary Gensler? Shouts out to Protein 40. Shouts out to my man Anthony, man, the myth, the winner. Shouts out to my beautiful queen, Jeanette. Shouts out to Corey Baker in the house, to Sly Fox. Guys, I was wondering, I wonder what Gary's doing this new year, being that we realize how big. So I wanted to do something special for you. I got Gary Gensler, dumbass Gary Gensler, live right now. The only channel in all of crypto that's ever gotten Gary Gensler on his damn show. Right here live. So we want to find out what's Gary up to, what's been going on with Gary. After, he got fired. Somebody was telling me he was working at Chuck E. Cheese's mascot. Somebody else was saying he was working at like the McDonald's drive-thru. Somebody else, there were some rumors that he was back teaching at MIT. I don't know what to believe at this point, but I want to know, what is Gary Gensler doing in 2026? Being that he was wrong the whole time, right? What's Gary up to? Gary, you there? Gary, you there? Live? Gary?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Gary?
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Gary. How you been, brother?
I'm a dumbass.
No, we know that. We know that. The judges said you were a dumbass. They said you were a liar, you were a trickster, you were a huckster. We know that. I heard you were working at like McDonald's or something, Gary. What's up with you, bro? What's up with you in 2026?
I'm sorry.
No, we don't want to hear that junk, Gary. You had plenty of time to do all that. You had your kissing Elizabeth Warren ass all that time, Joe Biden. We don't want to hear about it. We just want to know what you're up to and what you think about crypto moving into 2026.
Can we settle?
Settle, fool. This is over.
I'm stupid.
We know that.
But I'll answer any questions you guys might have.
Well, Gary, we just want to know how you're doing. Other than that, you can kiss all of our assets. Stop it. Assets. Good Lord. Huh? Gary Gensler, Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin Family, XRP Army. This is for you. Let's go.
This one, does it like it is. Got them switching gears, new Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying.
2026.
Multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, basing let money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow.
You think SEC got exposed? You damn straight. That was Gary Gensler live. Let's keep going.
Better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I'm buying when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikTok, so my new wristwatch. The Vegas Crypto Meetup. Hello, nice.
Vegas Crypto Meetup 2026 is going to be absolute. Vegas Crypto Meetup 2026 is going to be crazy. XRP Las Vegas Meetup is going to be absolutely incredible, guys. We got some big things in place. Really, really excited. I have a lot of people committed to coming. A lot of people. But one of our stars this year has already said, Jay, I'm going to be there. The man, the myth, the legend, John Deaton. I'm so excited about John and many others that said they're going to be coming. So reached out to Paul. Paul hit me back. Just a lot of people, man, I'm excited. Mickle just hit me yesterday. Jay, I'm there, Jay. I was like, my dog. So we got a lot of people going, guys. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Las Vegas meetup. Tune it up one more time. Let's do it.
Not caring what it costs. I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch. Hit the Vegas crypto meetup. Hello, nice to meet ya. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man. The next night a moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers. The fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing.
What?
Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one, bag it up.
Y'all know we weren't about to go 2 shows without playing the legendary anthem, crypto anthem, global anthem by my man Crypto Tales. Stop it. Y'all know we're about to play that. Let's keep it going. They'll remember it was 50 cents in 2024. I'm going to tell you what they're going to remember. They remember it was 50 cents in 2024, Sly. Huh? Come on now. You already know Pro T40. It's about to be cray-cray. Oh, you know you pulled up in them damn meter. I still got your trophy last year, Sly. You know your boy got you. They're going to remember it was 50 cents in 2024. They're going to remember it was as low as $1.86 in 2025. They're going to have nightmares about those prices in 2030. I'm telling you right now, something big is coming. Just saying. This means nothing. Everybody, oh my God, 6.8, what's going on? I was getting all coming. It's $1.87 going into 2026, and people told us it was going to be $100. They said it was a 99.99999% sure. Stop it. It doesn't matter. It don't mean nothing. What's coming means everything. That's a fact. Good Lord. Oh, those voices crack me up. Okay. All of 2025, BTC, XRP, crypto, price predictions should have taught us one thing. Stop believing in ridiculous price predictions. Can't nobody tell you what the damn price is going to be. Dr. Stevenson did a great job. It is what it is. The foundation's being set. The connections are being made. The dots are being dotted. The T's are being crossed. Damn it. Y'all understand? It's Ripple Prime. You know how excited y'all got when it was Amazon Prime? Ripple is the Amazon of crypto. Did Trump not mention it on Truth Social? Does Trump not have a tattoo of XRP on his butt? I don't know about that one. Good Lord, huh? It's a car. I told my wife to get the car from that. BTC BMW, happy New Year, my brother. Good to see you. Beekeeper69 in the house. Let's keep it going, guys. There's a master plan in place for XRP, you damn straight. Just now, $700 million in XRP worth roughly $1.3 billion had been locked back up in escrow. God, something big is coming. We don't understand it, but they sell it and they utilize to make acquisitions and to grow the company, and they put it back. And what's going on? If you don't know, you don't know, damn it. Let's keep it going. Haven't looked at my crypto since last year. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm so disciplined right now. I haven't even looked at my damn crypto wallet since last year. That's like, what, a little over 12 hours ago? Let me stop. When everyone else sounds the same, dare to be different. That's what we do here at Crypto for Life. We ain't like nobody else. You want 15-minute segments go get it. You want 10 to 12 minutes worth of pre-recorded, go get it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But we don't do that here. We're a family. Mi familia. Donde estás? ¿Cómo te llama? Let me stop. Good Lord, huh? That's my Spanish. Samson of LA's in the house. Shouts out to my beautiful, sexy queen. Jeanette's in the house. That's my baby. Huh? Happy New Year. I woke up to the sexiest lady on the planet on New Year's. What? Happy New Year to me. That's what I said this morning. I looked at it. I said, oh, my God. Let's keep it going. Most people aren't prepared when a storm is coming. But those who know what's at stake, already have. Most people aren't prepared when a storm is coming. But those who know what's at stake, they're already ready. You know how you like when the storm's coming, you get your house boarded up and you get all the bags around so it can't get flooded? Boy, it's a tsunami coming to crypto. It's a tsunami coming. And all the people, all the Bitcoin weather people were like, oh, no, it ain't nothing. That XRP storm ain't, it ain't nothing. They were hating. They were telling you, and that tsunami about to knock everything up and make a lot of people rich. Just saying. Slowly, then all at once. Facts. Shouts out to, who else is up? I just saw a few people up in here. Shouts out to BTC BMW up in here. You know he got a clean car. Let's keep it going. ETS clients buy 5.58 million worth of XRP, bringing total ETF held net assets to 1.24 billion. All I got to say about that is slowly, then all at once. Let's keep it going. Stop being so invested with others say. There are so many people, guys, and I got to talk about this. Now, you guys had a chance. You guys caught our show yesterday with, talking about the whole Jake and the Jake and what's it called? My man, the videos by Zach Rector. And look, guys, I'm not going to talk about that, but the messages I was getting from people, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. And the fact that I looked online and so many people were mad because, obviously people just, and it showed me a lot how people are like, oh my God, he said he was 99.9999% sure to be $100 by in the next 24 hours. I'm like, what? Like, what? And it's no shots against Jake because Jake may know some things that, he's in those rooms, right? He knows some things that the average Joe don't know. Happy New Year, Anthony Wanner. Shouts out to my brother. A member for 27. Is that what it said? Did Anthony Wanner come up as a 27-month member? Anthony, the man, the myth, Wanner. Happy New Year, my brother. I appreciate you. Anthony Wanner's actually been with me from day one. So I know that because Anthony Wanner, I remember you had to change your account. So he's been around since day one. Him and shouts out to my brother, Kenny G. Kenny G is one of my day ones, boy. Much love to bullish Kenny G. Edward Fulowski's in the house. What's up? Edward's in the house. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Huh? Cap, yeah. Shouts out to my man's Protein 40. That's one of my dogs too. So, but the point I'm trying to make, guys, stop being so invested in what people say. And what I mean by that is, I take what people say and I go back and do my research. If someone's saying, okay, XRP can hit 1,000 miles, then I'm gonna go back and figure out why, right? So it's like, that's why I said when people say something, go back and validate what it is they're saying and see if there's any validity to what they're saying. But so many people got, like, they were pissed on X, mad, because, and specifically, I think, towards Jake with the fact that he had that bet, and then within like 48 hours, 24 hours, he said he was 99.999% sure. And that's hard, and I feel bad because I think there's nothing in me that doesn't think Jake believes what he's saying, right? And there's nothing in me that thinks that Zach doesn't believe what he said, or there's nothing in me that doesn't think that Brad Garlinghouse believed in what he said when he said 5 trillion by the end of the year. So there's, but like I said, there's different variables that can play out that can alter that. I do believe that if we could hit anything in 2025, it was jacked up and extended out to maybe like February of this year because of the ridiculous tariffs that were put on people, and that really slowed things up. The government shutdown and just the ridiculous amount of manipulation. Ridiculous amount of manipulation. So we're probably set back at least 60 days going into 2023. So I'm thinking January, February, maybe March, maybe we see something. And again, I can't predict anything, but there's a lot of things in place. I've never felt more bullish on crypto than I feel today after being in this thing for damn near going on 9 years. Love this space. Love everything about this place. This space has been a blessing to me, my wife, and my family. A blessing. I got nothing bad to say about crypto. Nothing. It's been a freaking blessing to a lot of you guys as well. A huge blessing. But again, guys, and Jake Claver sounded so believable. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, no, and I'm Protein 40, bars on what you just said. There's so many. I don't want to get too far into myself, but Protein 4, I'm gonna go back to what you said because that's a bar. Okay, Crypto Explosion Live. We're gonna be talking about that and much more. New Year, same vibe, get rich crypto. New Year, same vibe, get rich crypto. New Year, same vibe, get rich crypto. Let me stop, good Lord, huh? It's the coffee. I told my wife to get decaffeinated. There's no comparison. There is no comparison. XRP has been recognized and praised by who? I think he meant praised. Prayed it. What the hell is prayed it? I said it and it didn't make sense to me. Locked in on utility, the money will come. I'm locked in on utility. The money will come. You're damn straight. January 15th could be a huge day for crypto. I do agree with that. January 15th, let's break it down from Crypto R Us. Shouts out to my man Crypto R Us. Got a lot of followers there, 300,000 plus. January 15th could be a turning point for crypto in the United States of America. The Senate Banking Committee has officially landed on January 15th for a markup of long-awaited crypto market structure legislation. The date was first flagged publicly by Digital Chamber CEO Cody Carbone, who mentioned it during a Crypto in America live show on December 19th. Multiple sources have since confirmed the timing, with an official announcement expected soon. This is the first real moment where years of debate around DeFi rules, token classification, and stablecoin move from private negotiations to actual votes. It's not a done deal yet. However, bipartisan agreement is still uncertain, and without Democratic support, the bill won't make it through the Senate floor. But momentum matters. Senate Banking Chair Tim Scott said strong progress, quote, strong progress, end quote, was made before the recess, or maybe that was part of the quote. And industry leaders who met with lawmakers came away cautiously optimistic. January 15th won't finish the job, but it could finally start it. Okay, let's see what happens. This goes back to December 18th, 2025. Breaking Clarity Act markup confirmed for January. Crypto czar David Sachs says Senate leaders just greenlight the next step. Okay, this is the bill Wall Street builders and institutions have been waiting for. All right. Okay, let's see how it plays out. January 19th, keep your eyes on that one. XRP is at the center of everything. Quote, XRP is at the center of everything Ripple does, end quote. Who said that? Who said that? Brad Gardenhouse, you damn straight. Tap, 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 boom. What are we talking about? XRP has touched the green support line. Is it now taking steps towards a new Pi cycle top? We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, this was done, this morning. We'll see how it plays out. Boom, tap, kind of came back through. And will we tap this again? It's very possible. Or have we tapped that again? Be proud on the moves you've made in crypto. You're ahead of 95% of the world. I agree with that. Facts. Utility will be the next big boom in the evolution of crypto. You damn straight. 2026 will be a great year for crypto. I agree with that. We love our Chicago Coin family. What? Happy New Year, Chicago Coin family. You go over to our Chicago Coin SHKK site. This is a meme by the community, for the community, for us, by us. Got a lot of big things going. You guys can see where it's all at. You can check out our amazing team, merch, and all that good stuff. It's our site is at Chicago Coin. Shouts out to the greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. Gary Gibbs, are you still there? What happened to Gary? Okay, let's keep going. Happy New Year to the Chicago Coin family as well. If it's going to be, it's up to me. If it's going to be, it is up to me. Do you really think it will take until the end of 2026 for XRP to reach $8? What? $8? 2026? The end? I don't know about that one.
Let's take a look at the chart of the day. Standard Chartered is reiterating a massive price target for XRP, forecasting a move to $8 by the end of next year. That represents a staggering 330% upside from where we are today. The bank's analysts argue that the legal overhang of the past few years is finally in the rearview mirror. With regulatory clarity improving, they believe the gates are now wide open for institutional capital to scale. The data seems to back that interest up. U.S.-listed spot XRP ETFs have already pulled in over $1.2 billion in net inflows since launching in November.
1.2 billion. I remember when ETFs for Bitcoin came out, guys, it took like 3 months, 90 days, something like that, for it to kick into full throttle. Huh? You know how those ETFs just popped off, man. So 90 days after that? Come on, we got like 60 more days. What could happen? Just telling you. That March, what was that, January, February, March might be some big months for, let's see what happens. Ain't giving no damn price predictions.
Today, XRP stayed pinned near its $1.85 support zone. However, keep an eye on the volume. It spiked 20% above the weekly norm. This suggests that traders are strategically positioning for a breakout rather than reacting in a panic.
Rather than reacting in a panic. Okay. This will be the new theme of 2026. Shouts out to Vet. Built on XRP Ledger will be a theme in 2026. What? Like they used to do on was it like a Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum and Solana and everything? You'd say built on the XRP Ledger will be a new theme for 2026. We'll see how that plays out. Don't be shocked when one day we look up and you can no longer buy XRP on exchanges. Guys, we've been saying this. We've been saying a whole lot of things have come into fruition when it comes to crypto, specifically XRP. but this might hit hard sooner than later. XRP supply on exchanges hit a 8-year low. 1.6 billion tokens, down from 3.76 billion in October 2025. Damn! Where all that damn XRP going? People are buying it up. They get in position, you damn straight. 2026, reset, restart, refocus. 2026, reset, restart, refocus. In the short term, hey, who knows what's going on? All these price predictions and $5 trillion cap. I know Brad said it, but things change. You know, people say, oh, it's going to be $100, 99.99. All these different things. It don't matter in the short term. But guess what? All I know is we're 1 year closer to that 14% in 5 years. I don't know a whole lot, but I heard that one.
You're going to see many, many hundreds of billions of dollars of tokenized real-world assets fairly quickly.
In 5 years. 5 years, yeah. So, I mean,
it's for a dumb reason.
Swift today, there's two ways to think about Swift. There's the messaging, there's liquidity. Right. Liquidity is owned by the banks. I think less about the messaging and more about liquidity. Because if you're driving all the liquidity, that's good for XRP. Right. Anyway, so I'll say 5 years, 14%. 5 years, 14%. I'll say 5 years, 14%.
Now, he said that about a year ago. I'll say 4 more years, 14%. I don't know about y'all, but doggone it, that gives me the XRP goosebumps. 5 years, now 4 years, 14%. 2030, around the corner.
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us. Get into them bags so them stacks on us. In a different bracket so they try to tax on us.
What?
Government some lies but them bags blowing up.
Woo!
Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rap buzz.
Go.
Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz.
Hey.
Your favorite rapper clone, then he can't beat trust.
Let's go Zabek. All right, that's another one.
Move to a different code so they can't tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz.
Why?
We light years ahead of the herd, like they don't want you to get rich but die trying. But I slid you the crypto list, so
That's what 2025 was all about. All that damn manipulation, everything that was going on. They knew it. Trump put it on Trump. You think when Trump put that on Truth Social, he said XRP, Solana ate it. Everybody's like, what? What did he say? Everybody started going out there and buying the damn XRP. And that's why those exchanges numbers are getting low, baby. They know. Gary knew. Elizabeth Warren knew. They're just so used to being able to fraud and manipulate and inside trade, and they get rich, but they don't want you to get rich. Just die trying. Come on now. Tails already knew. It was in the damn song. Check it out.
disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone, and he can't beat trust. Move to a different code so they can't tax us.
What?
Golden passports,
Tell 'em,
rocket shit
tell 'em.
like Buzz. We light years ahead of the herd, like they don't want you to get rich, but die trying. But I slid you the crypto list, so start buying, and I'll see you at the tip top when we start flying. Upgrade the shit, push a button, autopilot.
What?
Party all night, so we just keep flying.
We ain't falling for that one, dude. We're in crypto, huh? We realize that crypto, the definition of crypto for me, giving people the opportunity to dream again. You damn straight. Let's move on, huh? 5% to 15. What did you say? 14% in 5 years. Okay. Remember, as you enter 2026, you control the pen and how your story is written. Remember, as you enter into 26, as we started 2026, 12 months, 12 chapters. No, 12 verses. I always say in your life, however many years you are in this world, whatever, how many years old you are, that's how many chapters of your life you've gotten to written, right? You've gotten to write. Every year is a chapter. Every month is a verse. How you write it is up to you. That's a fact. Okay, a lot has happened for Ripple and XRP in 2025. Here's a list, a full list. So he says, we're going to read through it, of all the bullish achievements XRP secured throughout 2025. Let's check it out. While XRP finished 2025 with weak price performance, okay, that's all right. We know what's in place. Ripple and the XRP ecosystem recorded an impressive level of progress throughout the year. Notably, Ripple expanded its business through major acquisitions. Come on, baby. He should have capitalized that. Secured regulatory clarity and formed global partnerships within banking, payments, custody, and academia. Meanwhile, XRP reached new levels of institutional adoption through ETFs, futures, and government recognition. Importantly, these developments made 2025 a major growth year for Ripple and XRP. Ripple focused on building institutional grade. Did I miss anything? No. Ripple. Damn, that's a lot of reading. Oh, Lord. Ripple focused on building institutional grade infrastructure through 2025, starting with a major acquisition early in the year. In April, the firm acquired Hidden Road for $1.25 billion, leading to the launch of Ripple Prime. Sheesh, that's just Ripple Prime, baby. The Amazon of crypto. The expansion continued in August when Ripple acquired Rail for $200 million. In October, Ripple moved into corporate finance by acquiring G Treasury for $1 billion. Ripple completed its acquisition strategy in November by purchasing Palisade for an undisclosed amount. Ripple complemented its acquisitions with partnerships in major financial regions. Regulatory progress began in March when Ripple secured approval from the Dubai Financial Services Authority, allowing licensed cross-border crypto payments in the UAE's $40 billion market. The relationship grew stronger in June as Dubai authorities officially recognized Ripple USD, which is RLUSD, as a compliant enterprise-grade stablecoin. Meanwhile, trust in RLUSD increased a month later after Ripple selected BYN Mellon as the primary custodian of its reserves. Come on, baby. Of this reserve. Okay. Ripple also pushed into real-world asset tokenization, specifically a collaboration with the Dubai Land Department and Control Alt enable the tokenization of real estate title deeds on the XRP ledger. In addition, Ripple worked with the Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce in July to support growth capital financing for maritime operations technology. After regulatory clarity emerged, Ripple extended its partnership with BDACS in August to offer XRP custody services. Ripple expanded into Asia and Africa later in the year. Specifically in August, the company signed a memorandum of understanding with SBI Remit and SBI Holdings to distribute RLUSD in Japan starting in 2026. Meanwhile, in September, Ripple launched RLUSD across Africa through Chipper Cash, VALR, and Yellow Card, aiming to reduce cross-border payment costs. Damn, like it wasn't already cheap. Through them. That's right. Europe also entered the scene. Notably, Ripple expanded institutional custody services with BBVA in Spain and partnered with Securitize to allow instant exchanges between BlackRock's what? Can you tell us a little bit about XRP ETF, Larry Fink? I can't. You don't want me to. Yeah, we do. VanEck, VBill, and RLUSD. On academic and regional partnerships, Ripple launched a Center for Digital Assets with UC Berkeley, partnered with Bahrain FinTech Bay to promote crypto adoption across the MENA region, and joined the University of San Francisco to explore blockchain use in public service and law. Damn. In December, Amina Bank became the first European bank to adopt Ripple payments for fiat to blockchain integration. Interestingly, Jesus Christ, how much more reading I got? My God. Interestingly, I read this much in school. Interestingly, Ripple also secured major regulatory and financial achievements through 2025. In July, Blue Chip awarded RLUSD an A rating, ranking it as the safest stablecoin for enterprise use. Damn, okay. Regulatory uncertainty ended in August when Ripple resolved its SEC lawsuit by paying a $125 million fine, securing clarity. I thought they reduced that. Didn't they reduce that to like $50 million or something? Or did they pay the whole thing? Or did they have to pay it based off of Judge Annalisa Torres not allowed to be reduced? I can't remember that. In November, Ripple launched Ripple Primes, baby. Ripple Primes. Spot prime brokerage services in the United States supporting OTC trading in XRP and RLUSD. That same month, RLUSD surpassed $1 billion market cap less than a year after its launch in December 2024. Meanwhile, investor confidence increased when Ripple raised $500 million at a $40 billion valuation in a funding round led by Fortress and Citadel. Where we at? In December, Ripple received conditional approval to establish Ripple National Trust Bank. What? And expanded RLUSD to Optimism Base Inc. and Unichain using Wormhole's NTT framework. Moreover, XRP recorded a historic year for regulated investment products. Notably, ProShares launched an XRP futures ETF late April. Volatilities followed in May with a CME-listed XRP future ETF that recorded 37.7 million in the initial trading volume. Leverage exposure expanded in July through ProShares Ultra XRP ETF, which offers a 2x returns. Hybrid spot XRP exposure arrived in September when Rex Osprey launched the XRPR ETF. Meanwhile, in November, Canary Capital launched XRPC, the first pure spot ETF, which recorded 59 million in the first day volume and 245 million in inflows. Later in November, additional spot ETFs from Franklin Templeton, Bitwise, Greatscale, 21 Shares, and Wisdom Tree gained approval. These funds crossed 1 billion in inflows after 21 days. Come on, baby. By the end of the 2025, XRP ETFs had seen a 1.17 billion in net inflows. Not outflows, baby, inflows. Gotta love it. Meanwhile, CME Group launched regulated XRP futures in May, and by August, these contracts became the fastest on CME to exceed 1 billion in notional value. Early in the year, an executive order added XRP to the U.S. Crypto Strategic Reserve. Notably, despite XRP's weak price action, which saw it close the year at $1.84, come on now, representing a 11.54% yearly decline. 2025, a defining year of institutional growth for XRP and for Ripple and XRP. Some pundits believe 2025 set the foundation for a decisive price surge in 2026. That's a lot of damn reading. Okay, but you know what? I did it for y'all because I love my family. Let's do it. All right, so there you go. There goes your 2025 overview for XRP. All right. One of the greatest feelings ever is knowing you control your own time. I agree with that. Ricky Ricardo, in the code we trust. You damn straight. Rick Ricardo in the house. I'm a man right there. Appreciate the major. King Pound. What's up, King Pound? Let's go to bed. All right. Yeah. Trump didn't crash the market. The Democrats refusing to pass the Clarity Act, and a major reason for the market. Yeah. Government shuts down. There's a lot of things. Government shutdown. Damn tariffs. A lot of stuff. Shouts out to Man Protein. Okay. Why I'm down with Caleb and Brown. I'm going to tell you guys. I'll tell you before. Free institutional grade custody, free user, I should have put friendly, free user friendly mobile app, free personal broker 24/7. That's incredible. When things were going down, I was able to call Caleb and Brown. Let me stop. Free money transfer to your bank, free high-end institutional security. They don't crash when everyone else does. Tell them 68J sent you. There goes affiliate link. Caleb and Brown. All right, let's keep it going. The manipulation is real. XRP. Zach Rector says market makers about to troll us and keep XRP under $2 going into 2026. You're damn straight. The manipulation is real. May your 2026 be better than you expect. That's for damn sure. Okay, Ripple MasterCard pilot taps XRP Ledger XRPL for card payments. Why a 20 trillion market cap is in focus. Let's check it out. It says Ripple, quick read. Ripple and MasterCard are setting real credit card transactions on XRP Ledger using RLUSD stablecoin since November 6, 2025. Global credit card payments exceed 20 trillion annually, capturing 1%, would mean 200 billion settling on XRPL per year. RLUSD has grown to 1.3 billion with full backing through cash and U.S. Treasuries held in a New York trust company structure. You are ahead of behind. Okay, so if you guys are interested in this, guys, make sure you guys check it out. I'm not going to get too much into it because I just read a whole lot. I agree. Shouts out. This is Jake Clever says timelines always get extended. I should know this by now from all that we have built in the last 3 years, working with partners and regulators. I am sure Ripple and many others have felt and still feel the same way after 13.5 years. The domino theory still stands. Real world events play out and XRP will become the backbone of markets in the future. So there you guys go. And notice how I gave a quote from Jake and a quote from Zach, because at the end of the day, what I've been getting, and I'm going to get back to raw power in a minute, what I've been getting is a lot of people reaching out to me, messaging me, whether it's my ex, whether it's my YouTube, telling me, who I should side with, giving their opinions on who they feel is right and wrong. You guys saw the stream yesterday. It was it kind of lit up really quickly after I did it. It wasn't for that reason. I just, I felt very compelled knowing both those guys very closely, or as close as we have been over the last 2 years. Having them both at my XRP Las Vegas meetup last year, giving them both awards, having personal conversations with them, and all that good stuff, and having them both of them on my show, on our YouTube show. So if you go to our YouTube, Crypto for Life YouTube, you'll see that we had Jake and Zach and many else. Some of the biggest interviews in crypto in the early days, right here on Crypto for Life, our Crypto for Life YouTube. So, but I want people to understand something, guys, and I'm gonna read this out. I said people keep messaging me asking who do I believe and who am I down with, right? Trying to make me pick a side, and then also after watching my stream, making comments like, you need to make a decision. You're kind of being on the fence, or you're trying to, like be in the middle. And it's just funny to me how the last time I checked, I am me, right? I am him, right? I am James. I am 6'8". And it cracked me up how people have the audacity and the nerves to try to get on your YouTube or your X or your messages and tell you what you should do. Look, you're entitled to your opinion. If you decide you want to drive a Honda and I want to drive a Range Rover, we have two different perspectives. If I believe in God and you don't, if I think Jake is right or wrong or Zach is right, that got nothing to do with anything. And it's the Brooklyn in me gets pissed off because I'm like, I dare you try to tell me who I'm supposed to side with. At the end of the day, guys, my answer is I'm cool with both Jake and Zach Rector. Jake actually liked this message when I put it in, and I'm sure Zach, did as well. I didn't look through all of it. I just know when the first person who liked it was Jake. 14,000 views, 214 likes. And I said, I'm not choosing a side. Both have been 100% with me, treated me like a crypto brother, and haven't done me wrong in any way, right? So until something is shown to be different than what I know, they're my crypto bros. My video earlier was to cover what was put out and give my opinion based off what was said. Now, the reason I did this video yesterday, like I said, it's got 2,000 views, and shouts out to the over 100-something people that are here right now that are watching on X, YouTube, and I am YouTube. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Go over to our Crypto for Life channel. It's Crypto for Life with your boy James, aka 68J. It's at 68J_Crypto for Life. It just takes a moment to go out there and subscribe, and also make sure you hit like, subscribe, and all that stuff with this, okay? But I know a lot about this, and I'm not going to get into it again. I know a lot about it because a lot of these things were brought to my attention months ago, right? From the suit and all this other stuff or whatever. And I'm not going to get into it again. Just like Zach said, I moved on. 2025, I did a video. 2026, shit, in my opinion, I got nothing else to say about it unless it's brought up in some other way, from a legal perspective, anything else. If it's brought up more, then I'll cover it. But I had quite a few people in the community reach out to me, 6'8", what do you think about this? Because maybe they're with Jake, or maybe they're, whatever. And I felt the need, and I felt compelled, because these are people I'm cool with. These are people been on my show. These are people been at my event, XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2025. People I've gotten an award for. People I've had long-ass conversations with over the last year or so. I got both their cell phone numbers and all that stuff, and so we're connected. Now, and I tell you, and I'm not going to get into this again, but I tell you, we're not like we go golf and then, but just my crypto guys, right? My crypto bros. So a lot of people, and I've gotten personal messages from people who have my personal cell phone number. Hey, man, a lot of stuff was said, man. I agree. Like I said, I knew about this a few months ago, and I didn't feel compelled then to put people's business out there. Everyone has their ability to, and I definitely wasn't going to, move in a direction where Zach did. And there's I believe there's reasons he felt how he felt, and there's reasons, Jake feels the way he feels. And I always just say this. Regardless of what the truth is, the truth will come out eventually. It's only a matter of time. It always does. So I'm not going to get caught up into it again. I'm just letting you guys know they're both my friends, crypto friends, right? In the sense that I don't know anything about them personally. I know some things about them personally because it's gotten there, right? Is it what people did back in the day and all that, like, because like I said, when you're going to invest money, you have to do a little digging. But it's not my, Zach did what he did. He said what he had to say. He put out there what he had to put out there, and I didn't feel the need to do it a few months ago, and I don't feel I need to talk about it anymore. So to all those who keep trying to call or I'm not saying like there's some people who message me and they've just been legit communication, but for anybody who's on my YouTube or jump in my X and try to DM me, you know, pick a side, you should this and that, man. Look, for anybody who's trying to tell me how I should feel, I'm not that dude. I'm a Brooklyn style dude. So I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all can kiss my ass because I'm a like and I'm a like who I like. I'm not gonna choose sides, right? Now if something comes out, I'll look at the facts. I do have an opinion of what I think it is, but that's my opinion, and that opinion will stay with me. I think Zach said enough of what he said, and I think I would think maybe Jake will come out and give some light to his side of it or whatever. And so we'll just see how that plays out. But the reason I say kiss my don't tell me what I should do. I had people trying to tell me this and that my whole life. Oh, you're going to go on this, and you're going to go on special ed, and you're going to do this, and you're going to be that, and you're going to be stupid, and you're not going to. Really? Because although I can promise you, none of those people, none of them are where I am at in my life or financially. So, F what people say. F, you know, I don't mind opinions, but it really boiled my blood a little bit seeing people get in there and try to tell me what I need to do and who I need to go with. I get what where you come. I understand that you feel strong about what you feel strong about, but bro, don't tell me how I should feel. You know, that's what makes you uniquely you. You have the right to feel the way you feel, and God bless you for that. I just choose to take a different route because it shocked a lot of people, that video, and maybe even my covering yesterday. I knew about this for a few months, so I was not shocked to that extent, and I'll stay in the lane that I am right now. So let's see how it plays out. Let's see if there's if something comes back out of that or anything that comes out of that or whatever. But other than that, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. How about that? All right, let's move on. You know, I didn't have nothing to drink last night, actually, bro. But you know I'm talking about protein for you. I don't like people coming and telling me how you should feel, and you need to make a stance, and man, come on, bro, really? I don't know how people live life thinking they got the right to tell somebody how they feel. Facts. If someone, you can't tell a. I don't even want to get at that because I'm gonna say too much. But yeah, people. That's the great thing about, you know, having your ability to choose and make up your. All right, let's move on. Okay, the Clarity Act will be a game changer. I do agree with that. It's all coming. It's all coming. We haven't had the Clarity Act yet. Once that comes, and here's what I'm gonna say about this too. I just thought about this. I think one of the reasons. I think there's a lot of reasons people have the right to be mad. So let me put that out there. Just because what I meant by not telling me what I should be or how I should feel, that's what pissed me off. Now, I do agree that people have the right to be pissed about certain things, right? And that is if you didn't know certain things and you believed in someone and you believed in the way that they're doing things and that may or may not be the case or whatever it is, right? You have your right to feel the way you feel. I want to make sure I express that. Don't tell me how I feel. That's why I'm saying kiss my ass on that one. But you have the right to feel the way you feel. Just don't put that on me like, oh, it's like, can you imagine saying, if you don't go to church and read the Bible today, don't do that. I can't. I got people in my family who do that. I can't stand that. I cannot stand when people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in God. I brought up church, but I can't stand when you get around people the whole day. Hey, how you doing, Unc? Hey, when you been to church? And like, dude, stop that. I can't stand like what we call the Bible beating people, even though I have my own relationship with God, the Bible, people who beat you over the head. So I don't like people who try to beat you with their opinion. It should be my way. You're entitled to your opinion, and you have a right to feel the way you feel. Shouts out to it says, look from within for the men with thin skin, for shallow waters they will drown you in. Okay, I like that. That's a bar. Look from within for the men with thin skin, for shallow waters they will drown you in. Okay, that's again, I don't know what that means, but shouts out to you for that. But again, you guys understand what I'm saying as far as, everyone's entitled to opinion. Now, I do think that people got frustrated. I think a lot of frustration came from those price predictions. And I'm not saying that people weren't frustrated about the lawsuit and all the stuff that they found. I'm not going to get into that because I'm freaking around and make the show about that. And you can go back yesterday and look at yesterday's show. But I wanted to touch on, and this was going to kind of trigger my thing, my thought process on. I think a lot of people were mad because one, it's like Protein 40 just said, and that's why I want to go back to what Protein 40. He said, man, it sounded like he sounded confident as hell, right? Protein 40 said it best. He said, man, I damn near believed it was going to go to 100. Like he knew something I didn't know. And I feel you, bro. Like I felt that way a lot because I'm not in the same rooms as Jake. Even though I could call him and say, hey, we've had those conversations where I say, hey, Jake, like, what's up with this thing? He said, man, Jay, he'll tell me what he can, and which might be a little bit more than some. But because when you have a personal conversation with people, they'll tell you what they can tell you, but not saying too much, just saying, hey, man, there's some things going to happen. But I think a lot of people got frustrated because they wanted it to be true. It sounded like it could happen. Some of these predictions, you're thinking to yourself, well, first he said 1,500, then he said something, you're thinking, man, if that damn thing just hits $100, I'm good. And then he doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down on $100. I think what might be frustrating to those who have invested, let's say, in his services, and I'm just talking again, is that you might have done that based off of some of the things he was saying that was going to play out by the end of the year. So you might think, damn, if I'm going to be a multimillionaire, I need to have this, I need to have that, I need to have this, I need to have that in place. And I think that really sent an uproar in certain individuals. And I'm just saying based off of what some of those comments have been in my DMs and stuff like that. So I think it's going to, here's what I'm saying. I pray it all works out. We don't need division in this community. Individually, I like both of these guys. Long-term history, I don't know anything about these guys other than what I know in crypto. And so I pray and I hope that everything is on the up and up. I pray and hope that both of these gentlemen, motivation and, what's the word I'm looking for, are good. I hope they're doing what's in the best interest. And again, I know, and I'm not taking no shots at either one of them, Jake or Zach. I like Jake. I like Zach. I like Zach. I like Jake. And I believe that what was said, and I was saying this to someone after the show, as we were getting ready to go eat dinner. Neither one of them are stupid. Now, doesn't mean somebody can't be doing something, but I can tell you right now, and I'll end it on this, for Zach to say what he said, he must feel strongly about what he said. So okay, let's move on. But I think that's the issue, is that people are either so heavily invested, so heavily trusted, or whatever, and they're just extremely disappointed. And when you put all your eggs in one basket, or you put too much into what people, kind of what I said earlier, and do I think some of those prices are wrong? No, I think Easy A said 1,000 by 2023. I think some of these price predictions are going to happen over time. It's just when you expect it, because someone's saying by this time, it can mess you up, and that's why you have to be careful about what you buy into. But again, I got number respect for both of them, and we'll see how everything plays out. If something plays out to be jacked up or unethical or unlawful or whatever, or something was done wrong, then we will cover that as well when I find out about it. Okay. This says okay, for real, man, you let them down easy, in my opinion. Yeah, I did, because and my man Mike O hit me up. Me and Mike O talked about this last night. I won't get into all our discussions, but he said, Jay, he goes, man, kudos to you. Like basically what he said, I can't remember word for it. He said, man, bro, you the man. He goes, man, much respect to you, Jay, and that's what I love about Mike O. He always kicks it to me 100. He said, I could have never said it the way you said it, in a way that you did. You weren't one side or the other, but you got it out there and spoke from a very intelligent place on what was in hand. So I just, in front of everybody, thank you, Michael, for that call right before we went to dinner last night. I appreciate you, brother. Much love to you. I've invested in crypto since 2017 and seen a lot of shikaka. This too should, but no, CDU1. You're right, brother. You're right. And so I look from within for the men with thin skin. For shallow waters, they will drown you in. Thank you so much, and shouts out to you, brother, because whenever someone gives what they call a super chat, I call a virtual hug. So thank you for the virtual hug, and thank you for your opinion on the matter. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you. CDU1. Protein 40, so hopium is like being on dope, kind of blocks one's logic. Man, Protein 40, man, you dropping bars today? You dropping bars today, Protein 40? That's a damn bar right there. Samsung of LA said 100. You damn straight. Okay, these documents explain why XRP is built for Tier 1 bank use. Ripple already operates with 100-plus banks, damn, including major Tier 1 institutions covering over 80% of global trade corridors, providing the network functions at true global scale. Shouts out to the 140-plus people that are watching live on X, YouTube, and on IMUTV. Much love to you guys. Central banks across the world have openly discussed Ripple and XRP for integration, demonstrating institutional credibility, regulatory alignment, and system-level relevance. This positions XRP within the scope of infrastructure considered suitable for Tier 1 banking environments. I can tell when I need some damn coffee. Huh? Liquid crack. So something my wife got me hooked on coffee. Banks face capital requirements under Basel III, locking up large amounts of funds during cross-border payments. XRP as a bridge asset helps Tier 1 banks meet Basel III requirements by reducing the need for pre-funded nostril accounts, freeing tap capital, and improving balance sheet efficiency. The combination of global bank adoption, central bank engagement, and Basel-aligned liquidity design is what positions XRP as truly Tier 1 ready. Documentation beats conversation. Shouts out to my man, Smoke Dog. Okay, when you understand your value, when you understand your value, you'll find it hard to stay around people who don't. What? That's a bar. May 2026 will be bullish for XRP, XRPL, baby. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Let me stop. If you were disappointed, that's on you. Do your own, and this kind of goes back to that point, guys, with everything that I was just saying with this whole thing. That video was more than price predictions. I'll just say that. Zach wasn't saying what he's saying because price, and so what, I'm gonna leave it alone. If you were disappointed, what I mean by this is if you were disappointed on price prediction, that's on you. You should have known better. You should do your damn due diligence and never put yourself or your finances, your investments based off of someone else's. And that goes with everything, because I think that's kind of what's said in what he was getting to in part 2, especially when he was saying a lot of people were running and moving and getting these services and paying these monthly fees and all that, and they didn't make no money, and they were doing that because of all the hype prices that were given. So it gave people FOMO to jump into his company and make him all this money. And so that was different than price prediction. There was many layers to what he was saying. You got to kind of dissect that in your own thing, and then see if there's any validity, any truth, or anything to that. And that's all I got to say about that. But again, I'm not going to badger anybody, because no one knows where a person's heart and intentions are. That's all I can say about that, right? No one knows where a person's heart and intentions are. If there was wrong committed, wrong will be exposed. That's all I say. If it's no wrong committed, that'll be exposed. And that's how I'm going to leave that. Now that's bullish, huh? This is the guy who keeps screaming about his damn IQ. This dude, I've seen this channel. This dude, I mean, I don't know. This dude is, I guess he's like supposed to be the world's highest IQ at 276. World's high. I mean, that's cool, but I don't know if I'd be going around that, that's like if my skin is smooth. I'm like, I got the world's smoothest skin. Feel it, baby. Ooh, let me stop. I don't know. That's just crazy for somebody to. I convert all my assets into XRP. Happy New Year 2026. Now I can respect that though. That's bullish. Okay, slowly then all at once. Wrath of Khan says CME Europe head of retail on new XRP product. More recently, we launched a new range of contracts called spot quoted futures. They are available on 4 major U.S. stock indices. That's what I said, as well as on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and will soon be extended to Solana and XRP. That's bullish. It's all right here. If you guys are interested in reading this, make sure you guys go check it out. He'll be deemed a legend in 5 years. This guy put this out. He says, my uncle bought XRP at $3.65, and he put like this skull thing saying that like almost he got screwed. And I get it, because there's probably a lot of people. I know some of my friends that reached out to me when Trump came in. They weren't really staying on top of everything, and then Trump came in and they start buying it like $1. Like, matter of fact, I think some of my friends started buying XRP at like 2 something. So they felt really good when they got to 340 something. And now they're probably sitting back, you know, now that it's back under $2. I think they bought like 220 something, and now it's back under $2. They're like, yeah, you know what's going on now. Look, guys, this, you know, if you have a long-term plan and understand what's being put in place, and it's kind of what I said about this guy here. He says my uncle bought XRP at 365 with a skull, like a skull there, like, oh, you know, and I put he'll be deemed a legend in 5 years. So it's just all perspective. Like, I get it. There's people who held XRP after buying it for between 3 and 384, and then they waited all those years, but it was a different scenario, different circumstance. Now, I think in 2030, you're not gonna, I just don't think, it's not that I don't think, I know, I don't want to use that word, I know either. The way things look is that's going to be a hell of an investment. 365, because that's like somebody saying, you know, Bitcoin got to 1,000, then it dropped back to $400, and people are like, oh my God, or $500, oh my God, you're stupid. Would you be stupid today if you bought it at 1,000? I mean, you might have felt stupid at the time that Bitcoin went up to 1,000, came back down, and you know, in a bear market, or came back down and lost 50% or more of its value, went to like $500 or $400 something, and you're like, and you felt stupid. But that person who bought it, that high market of $1,000, is a legend today. I'm just saying. So it's all about perspective, man. It really is. I said, damn it, who did this? Who the hell did this? This is crazy. I said, but okay, well, there'll be signs. And Joe Cass, no. People be cracking me up with this, man. Put a Ripple bikini on my man Joe. And I'm sure that's not Joe Cass' body, but that's funny as hell, bro. Oh, my God. Cheers to a new year and a new financial system, guys. Cheers. I don't got any liquor, but cheers from my coffee to a new year and a new financial system. I just want to let you guys know, man, regardless of all this stuff, you know, I hate seeing all this stuff with Jake and Zach and Jake, and there might be a lot of relevancy to that whole thing and why people feel the way they feel. But I don't like seeing turmoil. I don't like seeing, even with me and somebody else I had an issue with, because I don't have an issue with that person no more, because I had to just realize, you know, it's like I got to be careful when I say, because I almost said something funny. But it's like me trying to get in a fight with a toddler. We're not even the same, bro. We're not. And my wife, Mike O, John Singh, a lot of people had to remind me of what I've done in my life and how far I am and where I'm at, and my blessings upon blessings with my wife and my children and just everything. And why are you arguing? And sometimes you just get caught up in just dumb stuff. And so, but 2026, man, is going to be different. You know, I'm going to be a representative of, and one of my goals is, you know, just detach myself from anything negative, detach myself from anything, you know, obviously, like I said, I did the thing on that in 2025, even with the whole overview of Jake and Zach. Here we are, a new day. My goal is to be connected to the people who are connected to me, love those who love me, help those who want to be helped, be inspired by everyone who inspires. You know, like a lot of you guys don't even realize. I don't know what I am to you and how you feel about me, but you inspire me. Being here every day, knowing that you're in this space, I'm proud of you guys, and I know that's hard to believe. Well, 6'8", you don't really, but what I do know is that you're a handful of a small percentage of people in you know, when you look at the small percentage of people in crypto versus how many people are not in crypto. I'm really proud of you guys. So with that being said, Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin Family, XRP Army, and all those who have bet on themselves, who put themselves in a position to dream again, who did the things today that other people won't do in order to have the things that other people won't have. I salute you. Congratulations. You're on your way. Your day is coming. I'm just excited. God bless you. This is for you.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If fear's selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moving? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. This one, bag it up. Here come the monkeys.
Should I play monkeys all the way through? Y'all think we should do that right now? Is this the right time to do it? I don't think so. We're going to save it. We're going to save it beginning of 2026. Cheers to a new year and a new financial system. Starting 2026 the way 2025 ended. Bullish as hell on XRP, you damn straight. You can't be sincere and phony at the same time. And I'm just going to leave that out there. You can't be sincere and phony at the same time. I don't want to talk about 2025 situations, but man, and I talked about this yesterday. It amazes me. It amazes me when people know a situation or a person in a certain way and they still follow. It says so much about that person. And that's not me talking. It's just the way the world is. Most people don't even mess with people. If you know somebody's a con man and a this and a jinky person, and you still rock with them, that says a lot about your character. That's a fact. You can't be sincere and phony at the same time. My New Year's dessert, we went to a steakhouse last night. Me and my wife and my son enjoyed a $600 dinner. It was absolutely incredible. And out of all that, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was ridiculously priced because like here's what kind of got me. And I don't normally talk about stuff like this, but we went to this high-end steakhouse at the Palms, and they brought my food up, bro, and I just assumed, when I ordered my steak, and my son ordered, I ordered steak, my son ordered steak, and my wife ordered this lobster thing, and they brought my steak out, bro, and I mean, it was some of the best meat I've ever had, right? But I looked at that, you know how you so hungry, and you look at something, and I looked at my son, and he looked at me. Because I don't know if I didn't just read the menu right. I just assumed that it came with something for that price. Man, it came with the meat and like some mushrooms and some fat. I'm like, who the hell serves meat, mushroom, and fat for that amount of money? I'm like, God dang. And it was so fun. I'm not going to get into why me and my wife and son started laughing, but I had to go back and order sides and all that. And I looked up, it was crazy, bro. I just couldn't believe it. Yeah, I was like, damn, for what we got, it was crazy. And so anyway, and they gave me this little masputo. This thing, I don't know how big it looks, but this thing was pretty small too. I was like, damn. But anyways, yeah, it was a great New Year's dinner. The quality of food was incredible. We got full. It's funny because I was like, I started ordering more stuff. I was like, what? This is all, like how it is when you're hungry. And it was like one of those multi-course things they brought out. Like, what did we start off with? We started off with bread. They bring it out, and then we start out. It was like salad, and then it was like these little, like some kind of little, I can't think of, some kind of egg rolls within like a lettuce wrap, and then the steak, and then the dessert, and but I was like, so I started ordering more stuff, and by the time all the stuff came, we didn't eat none of it. You don't remember your mom said your stomach is bigger than, what did she say? What was that old saying? Your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Your eyes are bigger than your stomach. I think that's what she say when you come. Yeah, they try to play people like that. But my mom used to say your eyes are bigger than stomach. So when I saw my steak, I was like, oh hell no, bring me a menu. Hey, bring me. It's a high end place too. And the guy comes, oh sure, senor or whatever. I don't know, it was a steak place. I don't know why I said senor. But so he brings that, and I start ordering all these damn sides and ordering all this food. And by the time it all came, I looked at my wife and son. I was like, man, we were like, couldn't even eat it. Crazy. All right. They must know something we don't know. Anyways, clarity reveals what words hide. Clarity reveals what words hide. 2026, the year of change. I agree with that. Uh-oh, look at that. Was that a little segue? 2026, the year of change, baby, that bold. Come on now, stop it. Oh Lord, take a chance and bet on yourself. That's what everybody in crypto's done. You took a chance and you bet on yourself, and I love it. The end to a manipulated 2020. I do agree with this, man. It was definitely Bitcoin hit an all-time high. And here's what's so crazy when you think about it. And I put this I can't remember that video that I put out. It was by this. I know people are like, people got all like weird when I said it, when I posted it. Where's that damn video? I had a video out, media, and it was, let's see if I can find it. It was a video where this young lady was saying something about, I think I shared it, so it might not even be on here, but she was saying something about, see if I can find it. Is when I was putting out the stuff with Dr. Stevenson, and I might have, I don't think it's this far down. Where's that damn video at? She was talking about how people, but the young lady was talking about how, people fail to realize Bitcoin hit an all-time high, BNB hit an all-time high, XRP damn near got to an all-time high, Ethereum damn near got back to its all-time high, and a lot of altcoins didn't see nowhere near. I mean, nowhere. I mean, hell, Polkadot, just for an example, got up to $50-something $56, $57 last bull run, and that damn thing stayed. I mean, and it's down, but it's ridiculous. I mean, the last 24 hours are showing it's going back up. This thing was down incredible. Never even got close to it, and many other assets. So I'm not gonna speak on that too much, because I know a lot of people get butthurt if their coin's gonna go from 15 zeros to 1 cent. But at the end of the day, guys, this is a utility run, and I believe 2026, man, is gonna be the reckoning. I'm not saying that certain coins won't see better pricing than they're seeing now. But man, I believe the main thing, what I mean by the main thing, those utility assets, the main things out there that's going to really change the world and change. I just think that smart money, not dumb money, not hopium money, but smart money, big money, strategic money, are going to position themselves accordingly for things that are going to change the world. And I just think it's going to be a lot of shocked people. We'll see how it plays out. Just in 325 billion wiped out from the total crypto market cap in 2025. And it was a crazy year. Is that billion or wait? Right, 1,000 million, yeah, billion, right? Yeah, billion. That's crazy. Okay, it's already 125 on the East Coast. Just wondering, did we hit $100? I put this up at 15 hours ago because it was like we were like 9 something, not maybe like what it said 15 hours. So I think it was like 9 something at night, which was like in New York. So here in not California, I'm in Vegas, but here in Vegas, which is the same time zone as California, Pacific Standard Time. I looked at it was like 9:40 something, 9:30 something, and I said, and I was looking at my wife and I said, I was reading some post, and people were celebrating like in New York and Florida, places where they were 3 hours ahead of us. And so I said it's already 1-1 on the East Coast. Just wondering, did XRP hit $100 out there yet? It's just basically a jab at people saying, man, stop believing everything you hear. Happy New Year, Crypto for Life family, crypto family, period. Shouts out to you guys. Much love to you. Their view isn't your truth. Let them talk while you decide who you become. Facts. I don't care who is doing better than me. I'm doing better than I was last year. It's me versus me. And that's all that comes to. It's you versus you. Facts. I appreciate people who try. Amen to that. It says XRP expectations versus XRP reality from 24 hours. This is I put this is this is so funny when I saw this. People sitting around going, it's gonna hit $100 at 11:59, 12 o'clock. You're like, when you're back to look at that. Oh, Lord, you can't. I mean, you got to have fun with this. Always get all the facts first. Always get all the facts first before making judgment. And this kind of goes back to some of the messages I was getting, like, oh, you got to choose a side. I said, dude, always get the facts first. If it plays out in the scenario that you think, then God bless. I'll be going on in on it from that point. Happy New Year to the XRP community from Katz, Garland House, Long, and Alderready. Listening more than speaking is how you truly understand the world around you. That's a fact. IOTA, XRP, IOTA, XTC, ISO 20022 compliant assets, deflationary. Smoke puts out the documentation. It says deflationary ISO 20022 compliant cryptocurrencies, XRP, IOTA, XTC. Deflationary equal every time the token is used, a small portion is permanently burned, reducing a total supply and increasing scarcity and its value over time. Documented in all this right here. Make sure you guys go check out my man Smokey. Does such a phenomenal job. Okay, let's see what happens. This comes from the guy with the high IQ again. Watch XRP next 48 hours, $3 level. That's what I'm saying. Like this stuff. I mean, it's not a big price target, but 48 hours, December 30th. What you got till maybe today, right? So $3. We'll see how I play. But this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. But just because somebody has the highest IQ in the world from what he says doesn't mean they know everything. And I'm not taking a jab at the guy. I'm just saying, man, be careful who you listen to. I mean, I posted it, but yeah, be careful all these predictions. I guarantee you, the same. Who was it? I think it was this dude too, who said $250,000 Bitcoin by like February of this year. So just be careful, guys, and all that. And shouts out in the house. Shouts out to my man Abs. Shouts out, much love to Abs. I appreciate you in a major way. Shouts out, Good Morning Crypto with Johnny Crypto, Abs. Good Evening Crypto, my boys. I love them to pieces, man. They do such a phenomenal job. Much respect to them, Coach JV and the entire family. Looking forward to you guys attending XRP Las Vegas meetup. 2026 is going to be epic. We got John Deaton. We've got Paul Barron. We've got many people who've already committed. And so I'm talking about committed. And so I'm really, really excited about I've already reached out to Coach JV and Abs and those guys, so I'm looking forward to it. My wife says it was a steakhouse. They had a live band playing jazz. Yeah, it was dope. Lupia, that's what it's called, babe, with the little, we got like 4 orders of that to come home with. My wife, ooh, that Lupia is like the little egg roll thing and lettuce. Is that what that is, babe? My wife thought it was so good because we all got served one. We got like 4 more orders and brought it home. That's funny. I got a matter of fact, I'm gonna go out and eat some right now. Lupia. Didn't even know what the hell it's called. Okay, Billy Street says, was there like entertainment or something why it was expensive? Oh, my wife was answering you. It was just a high-end ass place. That's all. It's just one of those high-end restaurants. Yeah. It was just one of those high-end places. It was like $600 and some odd for that little punk-ass food. Oh, God. Billy Street. Yep. Okay. Too Blessed in the house. Good to see you, Too Blessed. DCA Crypto Day. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your New Year's. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being part of my family. I'm having a hard time believing that 2026, somewhere in 2026, will be 9 years in this space. We've had this channel for 3 years, and now 3 years in a month. I just appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys have an incredible new year. Before we get out of here, let me give you the last part of Blockchain Monkey. You deserve it. Let's do it.
We looking for that astro flip. Guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on. Yeah, I want the whole damn ship. And if you bring in any further, bust the whole damn clip. Nah, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle, I know. They like, monkey, how you see so clear? I did my homework, so he don't care. Yeah. Sitting on the ledger with the bag man. And I just bought Quant with my bad hand. A little Globians and XDC. And a little more XRP, we not playing. So basically we repping for the same set. Cause we was here way before the main net. Who would have thought that crypto tales would come together on a topic that we know so well? Music.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon? Come on. It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one? Stag it up.
Appreciate you guys. Almost 200 people that are here on YouTube and IMUTV. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys to pieces. Again, Happy New Year's. Until next time, it's your boy James, AK68J. Peace. Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. Yeah.